CivitAI, giving you the only social media in the world that you control.
Alright, everyone. We're going to hop on over to once you're installed, or you got the app installed and you're logged into CivitAI .live. I'm going to show you some settings here, show you how to log in, and like I said, we just updated our model here. So this is on the very first post. You'll see it's pinned with a link. There are rules to follow. You are not allowed to create images that are illegal, including children or animals. People and animals. I mean, there's furries and stuff that you can do. All of our models are uncensored, completely uncensored. But we added in a new feature. Some people were having troubles with basically like making their own prompts. So I wanted to show you the settings here and go from there. So once you're logged into CivitAI.live, you're gonna see the link, and this link changes, so there's no reason on copying this or trying to write it down. It changes. So for everyone that's on there, it's going to be guest, and then it's going to be guest 1 2 3 4 and login. Now login successful, redirecting, boom. We're going to go ahead and go to like models. Okay, so this is the most important part, is random seeds, and let's on the mobile app, it's going to look like this. You need to click this little thing here to make this bigger. Okay, one image. You can do two, it doesn't matter, but try to do that. Steps 32, CFG scale 3. Don't put it at 5, don't put it at 7, don't put it at 11. You're going to get really bad photos. Okay, so you're going to want it 2.5 to 4. Okay, that's the only settings you really need to mess with. Resolution you can change. You can go to custom. You can, for instance, I like this resolution, the 1024 by 1024. Some people might want something different. Semi-tall is a very popular one. That's what the images were actually trained with, ×2. So I'm going to show you everything here. Do not make this number insane. Leave these settings alone. If you want a bigger photo, refine and upscale. Okay? So don't mess with this. Don't mess with this. There's high quality, basic. This is just to change the size. Okay? You really don't need to do that. I would make sure that the init image is off. Okay, so first off, let's get into this. This is set up with 2 different AIs. So obviously there's the AI models, which are here. This is our most popular model. This model was #1 on CivitAI.com. It was exploding until Civit removed our model, which they always do. So we went ahead. We are also CivitAI. We're just .live. We are registered in the state of Iowa as an LLC. You can look that up on the Secretary of State. So here, let me show you how to do this. This is free. So this doesn't take credits. This doesn't take a credit card. There's no information needed other than you need to have an account. So let's say that you wanted to see a really cool 1969 Corvette in a old garage or old shop. Let's do old shop. Okay, so then you hit generate. I mean, it's that simple. Okay, you don't really need to put a negative prompt in there. We're just gonna hit generate. Okay, as long as no one else is generating anything, this will start right away. Otherwise, it gets placed into the queue. It looks like one current generation, one is running, so it is running right now. It takes a little bit just to load. I think it's going to load that photo first, though. Being that there was that image and the seed was just refreshed. But I think it's going to load this image. I'm going to add in car. Okay. So like sometimes it's not gonna know what a Corvette is. This one obviously. Let's just try Camaro. Oops. Take out the word car. Maybe spell Camaro correctly. No, I did spell it correctly. Okay, let's generate one more. Just for... Okay, so obviously it's having an issue with that on that model. Not all models will be the same, so we're gonna go ahead and enhance the prompt because this is where the two AIs meet together. So enhance prompt. Now it's pulling from another server, loading the AI that rewrites your prompt, because this is not a stable diffusion prompt in any sense of the word. That is not how you write. I don't know what that's going to create, but we'll see. It's giving us a better photo over there. When we can try doing 18-year-old woman in a red dress sitting at the park. Okay, so we're going to generate an image of that. That should give us a this is more of a people style anyways. This model that we're using is more for people. So I shouldn't have put old woman, but I think it's going to give us an old woman or older woman. That's awesome. Okay, we're going to enhance that prompt. Unless someone changed the model, which it looks like someone changed it. That's why it's doing that. Over here you can chat. We don't have a vision 1. This is just adding to it. So woman sitting at a park, black boots, etc., etc. Little large bag sitting beside her. Somebody's messed with the settings again, which is very common to happen on here. So you can chat with the model. I'm gonna go ahead and click unload and do this again. And you could type in write me a prompt for woman sitting in a park wearing a red dress. And I'm trying to make this go pretty quick here. Just giving you guys ideas. So we'll see if that works. As the sun, okay, there, look at that. That's how it's supposed to be. Unfortunately, people keep messing with the settings and they think they know better than I do. I'm trying to, you can just click that button I just clicked and it's going to go here, and then it's going to start making this image. Now, out of the two images, we're going to compare them. We're going to compare the prompt that it made versus the prompt that I typed in. I'm just going to show you the difference. Looks like right now it's using the slower card. Okay, so here we've got old woman sitting in a park, red dress. Here we got 18-year-old woman sitting in a park wearing a red dress. And in here you can type in bad hands, whatever. You can type anything in there. So that's the general idea. Sometimes you can go, like I said, you can go up to 4. 4 will make a little bit of a difference. You need to, based off your art style, you kind of just need to find your area. If you're making something like really artsy, then you might want to try moving up the scale just a little bit. But like just moving it 0.5, the difference between the two photos will be insane, and you can test these things out. So look at the fingers, much better. She's reading a book, wearing a red dress, etc., etc. Everything that we asked her to be doing. So perfect. As far as Laura's go, you can add in Laura's. They'll affect the person. We have people Laura's. We have. I'm not going to click it because we're live on YouTube and I don't want to get my account shut off. So that's basically in a nutshell that. I wonder if we can create preset in this. We'll just create this new preset. Okay, yeah, perfect. So we're going to name this one Use Me. Just because this is the set. We're not going to save the prompt. We're not going to save the negative prompt. But we are going to save the steps and the amount of images and the scale and the seed. I'm going to go ahead and change this to 35. Just because I think that's a better. We will be adding text to video once we reach 1,000 members. Giving that a shot. But so I'm going to save that. So now when you load this page, if these settings aren't right or you don't know what to do and that's just too much for you, you literally can just go to presets, so image history, whatever it's on. It may be on nothing. Go to presets, click Use Me. That's all you have to do. Boom, it pops up right there, and that overrides 4 parameters. So now your prompt will be based off of the parameters that were set. It's that simple. Okay. As far as like a chat conversation. Okay, so I'm still working on this right at the moment. What we can do here is our AI is a very, very large language model. Some people have said it's better than ChatGPT-4. We have a lot of people using this model, so sometimes it's a little slower than other times, but not noticeably. So this will do anything. Like, for instance, write me a book, and it avoids copyright. Okay, about a cat and dog getting along. Just for the sake of it, just to see if I've got the settings. I mean, that's a stupid question, but I mean, maybe. So what it's going to do is it's going to start loading, and it's sending this off to the other server, and then the video card over there is going to... all of our servers are in home, so the video card over across the room, and that server is spinning up right now. It's loading the model, and here we go. Once upon a time in a small village between blah 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 blah, Max the cat and Duke the dog. I mean, and this does everything. Write me a PHP script for a login page. Okay, so this will do. Now, if you unclick this, it'll be way faster. So instead of unloading and reloading the model every single time you ask it a question, just keep in mind that if it starts spewing out some weird stuff, that is an option. You can basically unload it and reload it, because other people they're messing with it. They're always going to. No one follows the rules like they're supposed to. It's just the way that it is. So it says here that with database access, I'm working on a web page that requires username and password to log in. How can I implement in a PHP, create a page? So it's saying, hey, you need to perform several steps. 1, design your HTML for the login screen. This could be named login PHP. I mean, this just teaches you, it gives you everything that you need in order, and tells you how to name it and where it needs to be, connecting to the database using the database host, user, and database password and database name. It does everything. You literally could write anything, help you with homework. This is an all-in-one platform, guys. This is create images, create this, create that. It doesn't matter. You can make anything that you want to. You are in control of that. So hopefully you guys are liking the, you can also just hit apply preset and it automatically changes it instead of having it set up here. That's what I would do. But yeah, I mean, you can do anything. The models, I mean, you can switch between any model you want to. Got to be careful there. Okay, can't go down any further than that. Like I said, they're all, we're using V2. That's version 1. This is one of our favorites, besides our own. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good one. We just, focus on ours because we retrain them based off of what people are searching for, what they're making. But, if anyone's got any questions, just, ask away and you'll be good. I mean, we are pretty quick on the site to help people out, and that's the main deal. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell on how to do that. And make an account. It's free. Spread it to your friends, family. The closer we get to 1,000, the better. And we do take donations for upgraded accounts, verified, blue check marks. Create a group, load your photos, invite your friends, gain popularity. If you have your own model, you can make a page for it and tie your links to it. And if your model is good enough, we will definitely put it into this section here, and people can use your model as well to create photos. And it's just a pretty great idea here. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. That's everything that's going on. So enjoy, and we'll go from there. See you on the site.
CivitAI, giving you the only social media in the world that you control.